Los Santos, city of angels, more like city of sin, greed, violence, every day a struggle. Then things got worse, way worse. It started subtly, a green glow in the sky, rumors of strange creatures in the hills. The usual craziness of Los Santos masked the true danger. Players, used to the chaos, shrugged it off. Another day, another glitch in the system. Little did they know the game had changed forever. This wasn't some turf war between gangs. This was a battle for survival, aliens against zombies, and caught in the middle, us players. The green glow intensified, reports poured in, UFOs sighted over Blaine County, strange symbols appearing on Mount Chiliad. The FIB was clueless as usual. Then came the news, not from Weasel News, always late to the party. No, this came from the streets, from players who'd encountered something different. Aliens, tall, grey with big eyes. They hadn't come in peace, they wanted something, control. They saw Los Santos as a strategic target. Little did they know Los Santos already had a problem. A big, rotting, flesh-eating problem. The aliens were about to walk into a war they didn't even know they were starting. The zombies, they'd always been a nuisance, a Halloween event gone wrong, some said. Now they were everywhere, spreading from the sewers, the graveyards, the darkest corners of Los Santos. The infection was mutating. Faster zombies, stronger zombies, zombies with weird glowing pustules. It was like the game developers had gone insane, or maybe they had. Players who got too close reported strange side effects, glitches in their vision, an urge to bite. The infection wasn't just a physical threat, it was messing with their minds. The streets of Los Santos, once a playground for mayhem, became a nightmare. And then the aliens arrived. Talk about bad timing. The first encounter was chaos, aliens teleporting into the middle of a zombie horde, laser beams cutting through flesh, screams echoing through the night, players caught in the crossfire. But something strange happened. The aliens, with their advanced technology, should have wiped the floor with the zombies. But the zombies kept coming. Relentless, unstoppable. It was like the zombies didn't even care about the aliens, they just wanted to feed, and the aliens, for all their firepower, seemed overwhelmed. Players watching from rooftops, from inside armored Kurumas, couldn't believe their eyes. This wasn't the alien invasion they'd expected, this was something different, something terrifying. Section 5 all-out war dogfights over Del Perro. The skies above Los Santos became a battleground, a chaotic theater of war where the unexpected became the norm. Alien spacecraft, sleek and deadly, clashed with something no one expected, flying zombies. These zombies weren't just any undead, they were a new breed of terror. Yes, you read that right, flying zombies. They defied the laws of nature, soaring through the air with a menacing grace. These weren't your average shambling corpses, they were a grotesque evolution, a nightmare brought to life. These were mutated, winged abominations, their wings beating with an eerie, unnatural rhythm. They swarmed the alien ships, tearing through metal with claws and teeth, their ferocity unmatched. It was like a scene out of a bad horror movie, but this was real, and it was happening right above Del Perro. Players armed with rocket launchers and miniguns joined the fray, adding to the chaos with their own brand of destruction. Some sided with the aliens, hoping their advanced technology would save the city from the undead menace. Others saw a chance to take down some UFOs, driven by the thrill of the hunt. The skies rained fire as battles raged on. Explosions lit up the night, turning the dark sky into a fiery canvas of destruction. Debris rained down on the city below, a constant reminder of the chaos above. It was mayhem, pure and simple, but through it all, one thing was clear. This was no longer just a game. It was an all-out war, a battle for survival in the skies over Del Perro. Section 6. Zombie tactics, overwhelming numbers, unexpected cunning. The zombies, thought to be mindless, started showing disturbing intelligence. They used flanking maneuvers. They set traps. They even seemed to be communicating, using groans and moans. Players reported zombies using vehicles, not driving them, of course, more like packing themselves in like a grotesque clown car and ramming into barricades. The aliens, for all their technology, were caught off guard. They were used to fighting wars on a grand scale with strategy and tactics. This was something else. The zombies didn't care about casualties, they didn't care about fear, they just kept coming. Wave after wave of rotting flesh driven by a hunger that could never be satisfied. Section 7, alien technology, lasers, force fields, and flying bikes. The aliens, facing an enemy that defied logic and reason, unleashed their technological might. Laser cannons melted hordes of zombies, force fields held back the tide, at least for a while. But the aliens had some surprises up their sleeves. They deployed strange hovering bikes that allowed players to zip through the air, firing energy blasts at the undead. These oppressors, as they were called, became a symbol of the fight. Players, mounted on these futuristic machines, became unlikely heroes cutting through the zombie hordes. However, even the most advanced technology has its limits. The aliens were running out of ammunition, their force fields were failing. They needed a miracle. Section 8, the battle for Mount Chiliad, a turning point. Mount Chiliad, the highest point in San Andreas, became a strategic stronghold for both sides. The aliens believed it held the key to controlling these strange anomalies plaguing Los Santos. The zombies, drawn by some unknown instinct, swarmed the mountain, their rotting bodies forming a macabre carpet that stretched for miles. It was a sight that chilled even the most hardened players. The battle for Mount Chiliad was unlike anything Los Santos had ever seen. Players, armed with everything from pistols to orbital cannons, fought side by side with aliens against the relentless horde. The sky lit up with explosions, laser fire, and the eerie green glow of the zombie horde. But as the battle raged, a new threat emerged, one that would change everything. Section 9, the mysterious benefactor, pulling the strings from the shadows. Throughout the conflict, a mysterious figure known only as the Benefactor had been manipulating events from the shadows. He provided players with weapons, vehicles, and information seemingly at random. Some believed he was an eccentric billionaire enjoying the chaos. Others whispered he was a government agent trying to control the situation. His true motives remained shrouded in secrecy. As the battle for Mount Chiliad raged, the Benefactor contacted various players, offering them a deal. Help him secure a specific artifact from the aliens, and he would ensure their survival. Many refused, suspicious of his motives, but some, desperate to survive, agreed to his terms. They infiltrated the alien base, fighting their way past both aliens and zombies to reach the artifact. Section 10, the truth revealed, a betrayal of galactic proportions. The players who retrieved the artifact for the Benefactor soon discovered the terrible truth. They had been deceived, manipulated into believing they were heroes on a noble quest. He wasn't trying to save Los Santos. The city was merely a pawn in his grand scheme. He was weaponizing the alien technology for his own twisted purposes, creating devices of unimaginable destruction. The Benefactor was no human. His true identity was far more sinister. He was an alien himself, a rogue agent from a rival faction seeking to exploit the chaos on Earth for his own gain. His mission was to destabilize the planet. He had orchestrated the entire conflict, pulling strings from the shadows, ensuring every event played into his hands. He had unleashed the zombie plague, knowing it would weaken both the humans and the alien forces already on Earth. The chaos was his cover. Then he manipulated players to retrieve the artifact, a device capable of amplifying the infection. They were unwitting pawns in his game. With the artifact in his possession, the Benefactor unleashed a new wave of the virus, more potent and deadly than ever before. The city was plunged into further chaos. The aliens, caught off guard, were quickly overwhelmed. The balance of power shifted dramatically, and the fate of Los Santos hung in the balance. Section 11. The fight for survival. A new enemy, a desperate alliance. In the ever-evolving world of GTA Online, a new chapter was about to unfold, one that would test the limits of every player involved. The players, betrayed and facing a threat greater than ever before, had no choice but to join forces. The once fragmented community, filled with rivalries and betrayals, now found itself united against a common enemy that threatened their very existence. Former enemies, united by desperation, fought back against the supercharged zombie horde. These zombies were unlike any they had faced before, enhanced with terrifying new abilities that made them nearly unstoppable. The aliens, realizing their mistake in trusting the Benefactor, shared their technology with the players. This unexpected alliance brought new hope as advanced alien tech became the key to survival. Laser weapons, once rare and coveted, became commonplace as humanity made its last stand. These powerful tools of destruction were now in the hands of every player, leveling the playing field against the zombie menace. The streets of Los Santos became a battleground unlike anything seen before. Buildings crumbled, vehicles exploded, and the air was thick with the sounds of conflict. Players, armed with alien tech and driving futuristic vehicles, fought against a tide of grotesque, mutated zombies. These vehicles, equipped with advanced weaponry and defenses, were crucial in holding back the relentless onslaught. The fate of Los Santos, and perhaps the world, hung in the balance. Every decision, every action taken by the players could mean the difference between survival and total annihilation. The players, once just gamers seeking thrills in a virtual world, were now humanity's last hope. Their journey from casual players to heroes was a testament to their resilience and determination. Their skills honed in countless virtual battles, they faced their greatest challenge yet. This was more than just a game. It was a fight for the future, a desperate struggle to save everything they held dear.